I'm currently studying a Masters in Occupational Therapy at the University of Sydney, prior to which I completed a Bachelor of Media and Communication Studies at the University of Wollongong, and I grew up on a sheep and cattle property in Western New South Wales. My journey to becoming a health professional has been quite a lengthy process. As I said, I grew up in quite a small town in country New South Wales, and when I finished high school, all I really wanted to do was to get out and to go and to travel and explore and be anywhere besides the 2,000 population town that I had spent the last 18 years. I undertook a 12-month gap year in the UK and I guess got a taste for travelling, and so when I came back I started studying media and communications at Wollongong University with the idea that I wanted to be a reporter or a journalist who travelled around the world. Throughout my course, something didn't feel right in regards to studying media, and so I chose to pursue my interest in health by studying public health subjects with my elective points left in this degree. I thought with my background in communications and an interest in health, public health might be the way to go and be a fit for me. So I undertook a couple of internships with Council New South Wales, based in Wollongong. Somehow, these weren't what I was after either. They were much more business based and fundraising based than what I was after. Ideally, at that stage, I was looking to communicate directly with an individual about health-based problems and actually do something to help them. So towards the end of my degree at UOW, I became actively involved in our Rural Health Club Sharp under coordinator Kay Kent. I went out to different schools throughout our rural region, which was based down further towards the south coast, so Nowra area, and spoke to high school kids about what it would be like to come to university, the possibility of studying a health career, and then I learnt very quickly on the spot how to take a BP and how to apply a CAST so I could do this for children at these presentations. I started to fall in love again with the concept of helping out in rural communities, and the tug of home was definitely there. And also, I guess, more that medical side, more that hands-on side of helping somebody really started to draw me in. After this, I was very successful in applying with CARA, one of the National Rural Health Organisations, to go out to Alice Springs on a health tour just to see the types of facilities available to rural Australians and actually see the difference in inequalities between somewhere that's a 3-hour flight away and where I was living at present time on the coast. This trip I could easily adhere to and say that this is what decided or made me decide, I guess, to go back and study a specialist health degree. I met a number of wonderful people on that trip who I am still very close to, who their passion and enthusiasm for their health degrees was enthusiastic, and infectious. So that kind of sealed the deal for me, and I came back and began to read through course catalogues and talk to every single person that I knew that was in a health degree at the time, and I settled on occupational therapy. The appeal of occupational therapy for me was like I was on the other end of a doctor's referral, and it was really more about getting to know the client, and really discovering why they wanted to become well again, and using what skills I had to, I guess, creatively encourage them to get back to their 100% state of well-being. So that's it in a nutshell. Last year I was lucky enough to complete this very program, the rural high school visits, and I can say without a doubt that has made me so much more enthusiastic for the course that I am doing. There's something about being able to speak to somebody about what you're studying and see how they begin to become enthusiastic about it, and really take that and have that motivate you throughout your exams and long and lengthy placements for the remainder of the year. I guess why I would like to come out to the Territory is in some way a selfish a selfish situation, because I realised how much I grew from last year's experience and how much resilience I developed, and the fact that the Territory is such an exciting place to be, and the people are so welcoming and lovely. But also for the students, one of the things that really got me through high school was having people come and speak to us and realise that there are so many more possibilities outside the town's borders that you currently existed, and how, I guess, inspiring it was that people actually take an interest in coming out and seeing you. So I'd really like to send that to kids as well. To seek out and do something. It'll happen regardless